Here we have for sale our 2016 on a 66 plate Volkswagen Transporter T6. T6 is the shape. This is a T32, which means it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2 litre TDI 150 brake horsepower engine. It also comes with the 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the short wheelbase, low roof start line panel van. And what we're going to do in this video is we'll have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec which is on this particular van, because there's lots of over and above extras on top of a start line, and we'll also talk you through a bit about the previous ownership, condition, service history, etc., seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here at the rear of the vehicle, this is the first thing which is quite unusual with this, or maybe not on your standard start line, and that is the unglazed tailgate. So most of these vans will come with barn doors which open like that, 2 doors, but this one has got, as I say, the unglazed tailgate. Also on this van, you can see that we've got colour-coded bumpers. So we've got the bumper here, which is all colour-coded. On a start line, that would usually be in the normal grey plastic. And you can see here that we've got a rear spoiler which has been added, which is in a very nice contrasting gloss black, and that obviously ties in with a lot of the other elements on the van. As we move then down the passenger side, we can have a good look here at the brand new alloy wheels. So these are 20-inch alloy wheels with proper load rated tyres, of course. I think the design of those are absolutely fantastic. I think they really set the van off very, very nicely. We've also got very nice black sidebars on there. And as we move then further to the front, we've got gloss black wing mirrors to tie in with the rear spoiler, the alloys and the sidebars. And then looking at the front here, we've also got a change to the front end. So this is a Sportline style front splitter. And again, we've got a number of gloss black elements here which just break up, of course, the very bright yellow. So we've got gloss back here in these kidney grills. We've got a lower grill there which has all been painted gloss black, and also the main grill here that has been painted black as well. So as I say, all in all, I think a really smart contrast between the the bright yellow paintwork and then, as I say, it just breaks it up with all these lovely gloss black elements as well. In terms of condition here, of course, this is a used van, so I will talk you through, as I say, any blemishes and things like that that I can see on the tailgate. From a first look here, it does seem to be in very good order. No sort of dents or anything like that I can see. All looks to be very nice indeed. On the rear bumper, there is a small mark here on the rear bumper. Of course, very common when loading items in and out of the rear bumper. So that is just there. If we then move down the passenger side here, having a good look down the passenger side, having a good look there in the reflections, all does look to be very straight indeed. There's a couple of tiny little pin dents here in the side loading door, but I mean, that is being hypercritical really. And there is a small little scuff. I don't know if you can even see that. There's a small little scuff just there behind the fuel filler cap. Let's open up the side loading doors, have a look in the load area here. So the van is bare in the back, so it's not ply lined. Of course, there was equipment and things in the back of this van, being an ex-AA van. I guess you could probably guess that with the colour, and of course it's gone through its transformation to what it is now. So everything has been stripped out of the rear, because of course this, with the spec that is on it, would be an absolutely ideal camper conversion. So everything's stripped out in the back. You can really see what you are working with in the back. Here is a total blank canvas, and of course we've still got the factory fitted bulkhead in there, which of course can easily be removed as well. They are just bolted in around the outside, but as I say, this gives you a really good look here of exactly what you're working with to start off with. Of course, we can arrange for this to be ply lined if you want. We have a good ply lining company that we use, and as I say, they can professionally ply line this if you wanted to use it as possibly a works van. And we've got plenty of tie down points here in the back as well. Having a look at the tailgate condition here of everything inside the tailgate there, all in very good order as well. Here main attraction of a tailgate is the fact that, I mean, not on so much on a day like today, but in our usual Great British weather, this provides some fantastic shelter if you are going camping. Closing the side loading door, then we'll start to have a look. Oh, just one thing to mention here, there is a 12 volt socket just here, which is, as I say, attached onto the bulkhead, and you'll see where that comes from in just a second. If we open up the passenger door, we can have a look at the spec here inside and the condition, of course. So passenger's door card, that all seems to be in very good order. The floor, again, the step, all in lovely order. There's no excessive wear or anything like that there. Looking at the passenger seats, all in lovely order. And one feature on a transporter where you've got a double seat like this is you can pick up the front of the seat like that, and you can flip it forward for some extra storage. And under here, this unveils that you do have an extra battery under here, and this is what is providing power there to that 12 volt socket. I'm sure there's more possibilities with these. I'm not sort of an expert in that type of thing, but I'm sure there's more possibilities for, you know, extra auxiliary items to be added. Possibly if you were doing a camper, maybe that's something that you could utilize there. We've got a USB port just here. You can see that we've got the full book pack there. Dashboard all seems to be in very good order. There is three very small little holes just there. Otherwise, all does seem to be in very good order. So we'll talk a bit more about the spec when we go around to the front there. As I alluded to, this is an ex-AA van. They are the only owner of this van from brand new. So it is one owner from from new van. It also comes with a nice service history. So of course, being with the AA, it has been maintained exceptionally well, regardless of cost. And we do have a printout which details 3 services which have been carried out on the van as well. Just having a look at the condition here of the driver's side before we jump into the cab. Again, having a good look here down the side, having a look at the reflections, anything that I can possibly see there. It all does look to be very, very clean and straight, to be honest with you. Is that maybe a very small little mark? Possibly a very small little mark up there. That might even come off, to be honest with you, but I say anything that I can see I will try and point out to you. There's a very small little crease just there, but I say all in all, I'm sure you'll agree that is a very presentable looking van. And again, looking at the front here, all does look to be very nice. Very small little stone chip there on the front. It's looking very, very smart indeed. Right, let's jump through the driver's door here, and let's have a look at the spec that we get inside as well. So we've got electric windows. We've actually got electric heated mirrors. Let me just turn the radio down just there. You can see here that you've got plenty of adjustability on the driver's seat, so you've got height adjustment there, which is always very nice to have. Again, just a note on condition, there is a little bit of wear just here to that rubber seal, but the floor inside is all in very good order, no issues there. Same goes with the step, that's all looking very good as well. If we have a look here at the speedo and the mileage, you can see the mileage there, 57,674 miles. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling correctly as it should be. Also, as I mentioned at the start of the video, it's a 150 brake horsepower model, and that gives you the 6-speed manual gearbox, which is absolutely crucial in my opinion. I think that's a far better proposition than the 5-speed. Another bit of spec here, which wouldn't be standard on a start line, and again is absolutely crucial if you, especially on a day like today where it's getting quite warm, is air conditioning. And one of the sort of main options that a lot of people are looking for, again, when they're going to be converting a van into a camper van. And then looking here at the radio, of course, you've got Bluetooth phone prep on here, but you've also got a DAB radio as well, which is very, very nice to have. I mentioned earlier, you've got the USB port just there. There's another 12-volt socket under there as well. And again, generally speaking, inside the cab here, it all feels in very nice order. Looking at the headlining, all does look to be very good. No issues there. Just see here as well, this looks like the timing belt has been replaced by the looks of it there in August 2020 at 54 4,000 miles, which is always very, very nice to see. So just to summarize, this is a T32 2-litre TDI with 150 brake horsepower, and as I say, that gives you the 6-speed manual gearbox. Full styling on this van, so you get the front splitter there, of course colour-coded bumpers as well. 20-inch load-rated alloy wheels in the gloss black. You've got the sidebars, gloss black painted wing mirror caps, and you've also got the gloss black rear spoiler as well. On top of a usual start line spec, you've got the rear unglazed tailgate, and you've also got air conditioning as well, and of course other spec on here like Bluetooth phone prep and DAB radio, always very, very nice to find. One owner from new, which is, as I say, the AA, as I mentioned in the video, and as I say, we do have service history with 3 services detailed on the service history printout. An ideal camper conversion, as I say, the unglazed tailgate is a perfect option, and the air conditioning, and of course all of the outside styling is already done for you as well, so would make a fantastic platform for that. Or as I say, of course, this could be a great reliable, you know, works van, which would certainly make a statement and catch the eye with the colour and the styling. Anyway, if you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. So feel free to give us a call if you want some figures on this van of maybe what it would cost you monthly. As I say, we can spread that cost of anything up to 5 years, and we can even take, as I say, a car or van as a deposit, which can help bring those payments down as well. Thank you very much for watching.